It's true. I got JR Garage's Corvette. Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is freaking exciting. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but I'm sure you can see in the title what we're going to be talking about today, what I'm going to be showing you. Oh, man. Yeah, so let's just be blunt about it. I got a clapped out Corvette, piece of junk, and it just so happens to have been a YouTuber giveaway car not even a month ago. So yeah, this is how YouTubers are giving cars away. I'm scared because this thing is kind of, you would think that it was a good idea and a good deal, you're getting a free car, but not when you're getting a car that's clapped out. It's you know, it's a financial mistake that you didn't even buy. You just got given someone's junk. It's like the neighbor saying, hey, here's my trash, you can throw it away or you can go through it. Like, nah, like, this car is beat up. Aesthetically, it's not as nice as it looked. It's trash. Basically, they got this Corvette, you know, and you know. So before I show you the Corvette, let me give you a little insight on it for those who don't know, so you guys can go look this up. There's a YouTube channel called JR Garage. They have lots of subscribers. They're pretty popular, very known. They buy lots of vehicles and they fix them up. They give some away for free. And so this is their most recent giveaway car, and it was a free car. Some kid won it. And it all sounds nice, you know. It's they won a Corvette, and so yeah, got a Corvette. That's the cool part about it, you know, and it's definitely, you know, unique what their channel is able to do and their sponsorships and things like that, so good for them. Now, the issue I have here is that, you know, they gave away junk. That's the best way to put it. They gave some kid junk. And, well, basically that kid couldn't do anything with the junk because, you know, again, he was a kid. He did get a free car, I give it that, he did. But a car that he needed to invest immediately thousands of dollars into, there's tons of issues with the vehicle. So, and guess what? Life of Frankie is gonna invest those thousands. We're gonna bring this Corvette back to life properly. We're gonna go through it and do the things that we need to do. And I will be showing you guys everything that's actually wrong with this car. And yeah, so stay tuned. It's gonna be freaking exciting. You know, there's so much that needs to be done. I mean, so much needs to be done, from cosmetics to, you know, interior wise to, you know, motor, drivetrain, suspension. Oh my God, it's just, it shouldn't be on the road. And the fact that they allowed, you know, a young kid to come pick this thing up, had to drive over there. They didn't pay for any transportation, nothing. They had to drive over there and drive from out of state back to California in a car that has blown out ball joints and, you know, ripped sway bar handling. Like, everything's all messed up in suspension. One too hard of a bump and Corvette could have wrecked, you know, or the, you know, it could have been stuck on the side of the road stranded. So yeah, transmission, it's boof, it's ready to be replaced. We're gonna try to see what we can do to save it. One thing I can say is the engine, for some crazy reason, is healthy. For being 330,000 mile Corvette, which is probably the one of the highest mileage Corvettes that I've ever heard of, you expect it to be worn out. So, but it runs good. I'll give it that. It has a good running motor. Everything else though is boof. So yeah, enough of me talking. I'm driving right now to the car. I already brought it back here to Fresno, and yeah, that was fun. Had to get it over the grapevine, but yeah, it's filthy. It's just dirty. Kid got it, parked it. You know, parents didn't want him to drive it like that. Didn't want him to get in an accident. You know, and that's sad. You know, he won a free car. You know, the exciting. What are the odds? What are the odds of you winning a free Corvette? You know what I mean? It may not be the nicest, but a free stick shift Corvette. You know, and you can't do anything with it but stare at it. So that sucks. But anyways, I hooked him up. So you guys probably wonder how I got the vet. I traded the kid my 335. You know, I had a lot of 335s. I was gonna do a build on the 335, but when this deal came up for this vet, couldn't pass on it. Been wanting a Corvette for a while now, and I was like, you know what, I could hook this kid up and give him a real car that he should have won for free. You know, that BMW had not one issue with it. It was flawless. You know, and I don't mind having a headache on my hands with the Corvette, because, you know, I got more than one vehicle, plus I get to make content, you know, so it's a win-win for all of us, I feel like. So yeah, like I said, I'm heading to my pop's right now where the car's at. Got to do some stuff to it, look at it. It doesn't pass smog right now, so there's no registration on the vehicle, because the car is an Arizona car. It is a clean title, like I said, 330,000 miles. The JR Garage attempted to do, you know, the right thing, and they restoring this car that they got for only $2 grand. I give them props. They came up fat on this Corvette, and if they would have just spent a little bit more time and effort, they could have made this Corvette something really wonderful for somebody. They really could have. So now we're gonna do something with it. I don't know yet. I'm really leaning towards, because the mileage, going on full drift, building this as to a drift missile. You know what I mean? I don't need a daily, I got a daily. I don't need a race car, I'm in the race car. You know, I don't need a work vehicle, I got my work truck, you know. I say we make this thing a daily, a drift car, you know, and go have some freaking fun with it. Go to an event. Go to some events, you know, and have some fun. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I fucking blow the engine? Just 300,000 miles is gonna blow anyways. So yeah, like I said, we're pulling up right here, and I'll show you guys what we're looking at. For you that don't believe me that I got this car, stay tuned, because it's scary. So for some crazy reason, it is a little bit windy out here in this hot weather, but yeah, you guys ready to see this thing? You ready to check it out? Bam! We got a vet. She's a little scary looking, needs a little bit of love. It is, oh my god, dirty. But yep, got those brand new wheels on it, the new tires, got the Arizona plates. Let's see, right there, got the bucket seats, 6-speed. There she is. Currently has a check engine light, has bad cats on it. Like I said, can't register it. But the carpets got shampooed. And there it is. There's your 330,000 mile Corvette. And I gotta say, man, those guys know how to detail. It still looks good. Still looks good. You can still see it if you watch their videos. Look at that, the block's still clean. So we're gonna get underneath it though and see how clean it really is, and go from there. I did notice that we're missing an AC belt, so there's no AC currently in the car. Hot as hell. A couple other things that we can go now that we have this open. The paint is not as nice as they made it seem. Look at this, we have chipping right here on the clear coat. Also, this window regulator doesn't work. The window doesn't roll up and down, so no AC. So yeah, so we get that list going right now. You got no AC, no belt, so I'm gonna assume that, you know, obviously you might have a leak or something for the Freon. Why else would you take a belt off? You know, so no AC, no belt. Window doesn't work. What else is it? There's no tags. Registration's expired. Well, obviously no tags. Doesn't pass smog. Check engine light on. Aftermarket intake, which is not California legal. That doesn't work. Transmission, reverse doesn't work unless you hold it in gear. Every single bushing on this car needs to be replaced. Clunks, and like just every time you shift you can hear all the linkage. Definitely wants to slip in second gear. Probably need a clutch. What else can we say? Tie rods and sway bar end links are blown. I mean, they're literally, I'm gonna lift it up. I'll probably be able to show you guys that. They're done. Dangerous to be driving it over, I would say over 60 miles an hour. You know, if you hit a dip, you're done. The wheel's gonna, you know, break one of the sway bar end links, or you break one of the tie rod end, or the even the spindle, the ball joints. All of them, they're just aged. I want to say the diff bushings are bad as well, because every time you step on the gas, you can feel the jerking in the transmission. And because the way the trans is connected to the diff, it doesn't really have a trans mount. It's basically a it's all in one. It's kind of how Corvettes are. So they only got mounts in the front, mounts in the back. So yeah, when you get on the gas and you let off the gas, you feel jerking back and forth, like a clunking. So that's gonna need to get addressed. So I did an overall review, basically wrote it all down. I'm looking at with my cost, with me doing everything, I want to say like, I would say like around roughly like $2 grand for everything that I can do myself with my own labor. So $2 grand out of my pocket. I think that's not bad. You know, they bought the car originally for $2 grand. They put, you know, money into cosmetics instead of putting that money into the car. At the end of the day though, the car does run really well for having the mileage it does. It has a great motor for some crazy reason. So yeah, I currently just purchased some cats, and we're gonna be throwing those on so we can go smog this thing and get it registered in California. And then from there, we're gonna just slowly start addressing things and putting things, you know, into this car to make it a lot nicer. And again, let me know what you guys think we should do with it. I either want to pro charge it. That's what I really want to do. That also is a lot of money, so we'll see. But if not, we can turn it into a drift, you know, a drift car. I know it's a great platform for drifting. You know, we can get the modded knuckles on it, different spindles, and get some angle out of this thing and go have some fun. You know, so I really don't know. But at the end of the day, we are back with a vet, and we got the AMG, and you know, we got the Ranger. So you see right there, boom, Ranger, AMG, vet, ISF. We got some content coming for the ISF as well, so you guys just stay tuned for that. But yeah, let me turn this thing on for you. So as you can see, this interior is really beat. It's pretty beat. Oh, also only has a key. There's no fob. So one good thing though is it starts right up always. Oh, that was good. Copyright. Turn her on. There we go. Check engine lights on. Also, the steering wheel is actually upside down like this when you're driving to go straight. That's how the wheel is. So I gotta put a new steering wheel on it. Or take it off and put it the right way, I don't know. The engine's quiet. She's quiet. Sounds like it has a little misfire. Probably gonna need to do the spark plugs on it, wires. But that's her. All right, well that's gonna do it for today's video of how I got JR Garage's clapped out C5. Oh my God, 330,000 mile Corvette sitting in my front yard. So yeah, pretty interesting. I really hope you guys stay tuned and follow along. Please like, you know, comment, tell me what you guys think. You know, should they have given a car away like this? You know, I know it was cool that they gave a free car away, but should they have given a car away that's clapped out? You know, are you guys excited for this build, you know, over the 335? I knew a lot of you guys ended up not liking the 335 build after all. So, you know, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this, what you guys want to see me do with this, you know. So yeah, drop it in the comments. I always respond. And yeah, here it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. So let's go. Just so you guys can get a better view in the sunlight. Cannot wait to get it washed. Oof.